Okay, we're going down Grand Avenue here, coming up to Newland. We'll be going northbound on Newland from Grand Avenue. Okay, and here you got this empty lot. They've been working on this empty vacant land here for a while now. For a while, I'm talking a couple of years. This used to be the old Jeep dealer here. Let me zoom over here and see all of this stuff. Now, this will attract rodents, vermin, all sorts of unwanted stuff. We're going to go down here, this block. The sewers need a little bit of work here, and the curbs need work. There's a pothole here right in front of, let's see, the 2424. There's a pothole that's just starting to get worse. There's some curb stuff going on here. They're all broken apart. That needs work. Again, this center island. I'm against these center islands. You know, it's getting kind of windy out here. Going around, you got the corner. The corners are being overgrown with landscaping. There's some potholes here. Big patchwork over here in front of. You can't even see the addresses. That's another rule that we should pass. Is every house should have an address. You know, just in case you need emergency personnel over here, you don't want them looking down the street and saying, well, gee, what's this address or what's that address? So there's an address in front of your house. You know, if emergency personnel is looking for your house, they will find it. Okay, all right, getting back to the video, you got the school on my left-hand side, which is west side of the street. Coming up to Wrightwood, right before Wrightwood, there's seems to be some potholes that got patched up again, and it's pretty bad here. Alright, this corner looks okay. There's no landscaping, which is right, but there's a lot of garage sales, send my kid to St. Williams, all kinds of advertising like that, you know, and that shouldn't be on the intersection. You should be looking at the cars down the street, see if there's any cars approaching you. So that would be a no-no. Alright, as I'm going down the street, I see for sale signs here again. Alright, there's a few potholes back there. This sewer looks like it's raised up. That means the bricks are pushing up on the asphalt. It needs work under there. It's a lot of work here with the sewers. Alright, I'm approaching Schubert, going down Newland, and I'm just letting this car back up. This lady wants to back up her car, so I'm going to stop and let her through. Alright, again with the trees, there's a lot of trees here blocking the lights, you know, the street lights. And then you got pieces of cars here in front of 2711. And here's another dumpster box I'm talking about. There's no barricades or nothing like that. They just got tape around it, you know. There should be a barricade on both sides of the street so nobody hits it. That's in front of 2715 north on the street here. I'm going down the street, you got a wire overhead, and the wire is too tight because in the wintertime it constricts, and if it constricts, there's a lot of pressure on that light, and that wire might snap. Alright, as I'm approaching Diversity on Newland here, I'm going to let this ambulance go through. Remember, everybody should pull over to right when they hear an ambulance going by. Alright, as I'm crossing over Diversity, I'm going to be going across the street here. Alright, there was a motor scooter going by with no license plates, which is illegal. Okay, now I'm on a 2800 block of Newland. A lot of potholes. Needs a lot of sewer work. Potholes. Looks like there's a sewer cave in here on the corner of Newland and Wolfram. Going down the street, perfect example. I'm going to show you here on the video that the branches that fell off this tree. Alright, and there's a car parked right underneath it. And I wonder if that car got damaged. I mean, this is bad. That's what I'm talking about, tree trimming. They should come out here and trim all of it. There was a pothole back there. I don't know if you can hear that I just ran over a branch with my truck. Like I say, these trees need trimming. You know, if there was a big branch, it would have came down and would have smashed that person's car there. As I'm going going down north on Newland at George, I see that the sewers are being pushed up from the bottom up. That means there's a cave-in and needs work on that sewer. There you go. Here's a perfect example of how it buckles up. Let me back up for just 1 minute here to show you the sewer connection here, how it's all raised up. Okay, now I'm going to go over that sewer. That's very bad because now it's pushing up. That means the brickwork is forcing its way up. That sewer needs work. And here's another one that's caving in here. And it's in front of 2933 North Newland. Car repairs. There should not be car repairs made on the street. It's illegal. There's an ordinance about that. You cannot repair your cars on the street in front of your house. You either have to take it to a shop or put it in your garage to work on it. Alright, let me pull over and let all these cars get by before they get upset with me here. Okay, and I just crossed over the intersection. Now I'm on the 3000 block of Newland. Okay, and here's another perfect example of the street buckling up. Not buckling down, but buckling up. And that's very bad because that means there's a problem underground. It could be also a water leak going up, and the water's pushing the asphalt up. Okay, here you got another sewer that was repaired in front of. I can't make out that address. Their address should be clearly on your house. That's 3041 Newland. I'm going down the street here. This is also the main sewer here, right in front of, just south of Barry, on Newland. I'm looking in the intersection. There's a lot of debris over here. Curbs are broken at the corner there. You got a depression on the sidewalk over there on the northwest corner. Going down, I'm on the 3100 block of Newland, approaching Fletcher. As I'm going down, I notice on the west side of the street there's probably a half a dozen or so barricades. I'm going to turn the camera over to show you, and then there's a barrel also there. I mean, the question is, why are these barricades here? Is there somebody using these things illegally? There's a funeral home on the corner, and it's getting real windy out here. But there's barricades out here, and I'm thinking somebody's using them illegally. There's parking at parks over here. And then you got a hydrant that's been hit. Now, I'm going to pull over and then let me shut the camera off for just a minute so I can just back up.